Habaikiran beginong patay kubor hadin balawai ke jingelang, Menteri Rangba ke Jelau Konrad Kongkal Sangma. Ulo ang baka Sorkar kelarai ban khang kherdep no ke Meghalaya State Housing Board, bat kan pelut nyo point sawar kelur tengka na kebentaban ai ya ke VRS, ya ki kat prangot ki Nongtrei jongan ke board. Ulo ang bagani ke jing syem ya karai ke Sorkar ke dairu hadian babon ni ki Nongtrei ke lepen pau ke jing ang Ngut ban lek kam kloy no ke kam ke belas sateng lapalat posnem. Bat kam tam haba kene ke board kam don kam menteri syuk menta na babon kiriu shimet kila don kilat linti na ke benta ban shimram ke konhun menteri kala ajing menjoru ke Meghalaya Public Communication Policy hajar pusau ban penti kena ba kan don ke but kam ke ban penerjan hapreng ke Sorkar ba gidong shong shnong ke jela ban yo ke jingshania ba jing kam ke bakuoj basubah.
The housing board basically there is not much activity under the housing board as of now, and it has been a long pending demand. In fact, I think for more than a decade, if I'm not wrong, I can't remember exactly, but for more than a decade, if I'm not wrong, the employees also have been asking. As I said, the activities also have been bare minimum, and the salaries of the employees also has been fluctuating, and sometimes they don't receive the salaries as it's a board, an independent board. So therefore, all these aspects led to the request also from the employees that they would like the board to be dissolved, and based on that, this decision was made. That the housing schemes were actually boards. This board was set up to avail loans from HUDCO and LIC, GIC, and NIC, and all these things way back in 88, 89. So therefore now, respective departments or others or individuals, can have other mechanisms of now getting loans. So therefore, the basic functioning of this particular board is not there anymore. But for the 18 employees, the financial impact is 7 crore 42 lakh 32,545.
Kekenhuan menteri kala ajing menjur ban penkala thamai ki kendon jong kajing ai ya kusnam Meghalaya Day Award kata ban penhek no ya kajing ai kusnam da ka song tengka da ka silak tengka syaka arlak tengka bat kumjo ban pediang ya ka application online omsyo ban chule da ka bisulik ai di kajing tho akitanat Sorkar ulo ang bakat kum kajingat kapor kipat ba kilaban pha da ka online habagi apply ka kusnam Padma Shri niki kusnam ki bahe akari. Kekenhuan menteri kala ajing menjuru ika Meghalaya Right to Public Service Rules kebatmu ban penti kena bagajing ajing itu ya gajing pediang ya ke application kadi ban pendap apa ka nyusngi ban nalor kene kekenhuan menteri kala menjur ika Standard Operating Procedure ban penti kena bagajing thungkam bat jing kentiu kerdan kita nak boper ke Sorkar kanong ha kapor bat ban penti kena ban penlong ya ki examen ban penmena result kajing penmenalat kam bat jing pentip ikam balat bergerukom thungkam kadi banyak stat.
So therefore, today in the cabinet, we have come out with standard operating procedures for conducting exams, declaring results and advertisements and intimation of vacancies to be done so that the recruitment process is done in a much faster manner. So all the different departments will be asked now to ensure that the vacancies that are there should be intimated within a specific period of time. The MPSC, the DSC, or the department selection committees that are there, they will be given a specific time to fill up those vacancies. And obviously, the procedures to conduct the examinations have been again narrowed down in some sense, where we have made it much easier and smoother. Declaration of results also will be done in a specific manner. So all of these things, the procedures, standard operating procedures for time-bound recruitment has been finalized by the cabinet today. Similarly, for the department promotion committees also, we have put a timeline and a time frame under which the promotions should be done. Most of the time, we see the departments start the process of promotion once the person retires, and then the person who's supposed to come into their place miss out 3, 4, 5 months of their promotion because the process was started a bit late. So in order to ensure that timely promotions are given to people who are obviously eligible and who are supposed to get those promotions, we have figured out a process and a standard operating procedure where departments have been asked to do this entire exercise every 6 months, and different processes to be completed way before the person retires, so that when the person does retire, the promotion and the promotee is ready to take the space, so that there is no gap between the retirement of an individual and the promotee to take the space.
Menteri rang ba kejelau le pentip ru ba Sorkar kala Shemekarai ban bodor ka bai jaka ban aiwai ha ka New Shillong Township ka benta ka baar. Bat mau khanu ban aiwai shkwek tenat Sorkar bat kitenat ke Sorkar pedeng. Bat ki office kiriu shimet ki bakwa ban seng office trekam kenang bak Sorkar kadla ban mi pisa. Ulong ba kejeng bo ya ka mat trekam on la ban aiwai ya jaka. Ula pentip ro ke Sorkar jelak la ajing menjor ya kejeng terwa ban pentreka me ke skim ke Sorkar pedeng ban ajing kersan pisa syaki koidi ke bedok ke badan hakaleng ke patok jong ke jela. Ula ong ba kejeng temu jong ne ke skim kalong ban ajing yarap gitu ki koidi ke bedok ke badan don patok bakin la ban yakun ban ba jamin niasa ki mokot tuma jong ki kenang bakin yok mi na patok.
The second was that we have also come up for a proposal where payments of arrears that is there under the Meghalaya Taxation Act in terms of the VAT and the sales tax that is to be paid by the petroleum and the other petroleum products, basically petrol pumps. As you're aware that in some cases there were some petrol pumps that have not paid the dues that are due to them, and because of financial situations the interest is piling up, and hence to avoid a situation where things just are not resolved in the future and these interests keep piling up, we have come out with a one-time kind of a settlement program with the different petrol pumps, where we are freezing the interest amount and the principal amount and then dividing them into equal installments. Depending on the amount that is due, the installments will differ. But the idea being that we are giving an option to the petrol pumps to be able to repay the amounts of the tax that they're supposed to pay, which they have not, some of them, amounting to close to 35 crores. And with interest, it's about 3 crores more. So about 38 crores is due. And the different petrol pumps, as I said, depending on the amount that is due, the installments, number of installments will be given to them, an option will be given. And we expect that the petrol pumps should accept this particular proposal. So that was a second decision that was made. The third was regarding a scheme that was initiated and implemented by Government of India, which is a scheme for financial support to poor prisoners. This is basically a scheme of Government of India, and states are supposed to implement it. The financial impact is zero for the state, as the entire amount is paid by Government of India. This is basically meant for BPL, and obviously you have to be a citizen of India, prisoners who are in prison and are not financially strong enough to be able to take up different bails and different procedures and payments to be made, so that they can be free, or they can come out, or they can fight their case in the court. So in all these aspects, there's a program that has come out by Government of India, and all the states are supposed to implement it. We have been preparing this for the last few months, and now we are ready to roll it out. And so this is approval today was given by Cabinet to implement the scheme for financial support to poor prisoners. We also have finalized the approval for the land rates in the new Shillong Township Phase 2 and the Maukunu area, as well as in the in Maukunu area. So the idea is that we have kept certain land which is there for us, then certain area which is there which is free right now. The government has finalized rates for other state departments, central departments, and other private sectors who wish to come in, so that we're able to then generate revenue. So we have built up certain areas, we have got certain investors, and now with the increase in the land premium, we felt it correct that we should set up some kind of a policy and some base rate basis on which we'll be able to then give the land to different agencies. And of course, these are all going to be in terms of long-term lease mostly, and the rates for that have been fixed. So the rate differs from state government to central government to private sector. There are different rates been prescribed, but the main idea being that the cabinet has decided today on fixing those rates.